Caregiver entrepreneurs, if you are waiting for the perfect time to start your online business, the thing you need to realize is it's not about having more time or waiting for the perfect time to start your online business. It's about managing your time that you have now and just starting. Because if you keep waiting for the perfect time to start your business, you're never going to start. You really aren't. And if there's anything I've learned in my journey, it's that I have the peace of mind that and less regret that I started even when it was the most chaotic time in my life. When I started my business, it was at the thick of the pandemic. We were right in the middle of 2020, and we were at the height of my husband's health. He had already had 2 failed treatments. He had just been recently diagnosed with epilepsy. I had a 1-year-old daughter who still needed a lot of time and attention. And I could have easily said, I'll just wait until the perfect time. And reality check, I think with anything in life, we just get in this procrastination mentality of waiting for the so-called perfect time to get started and focus on our dreams. And I think it's important to realize that it's not about finding more time or finding the perfect time. It's about managing the time that you had, that you have within the life circumstances that you are currently in. And so for me, back in 2020, what that looked like was waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. and working for a couple hours before my daughter and my husband got up. It meant working on my laptop or on my phone even during nap time. When my husband and my daughter would be taking their naps, I would be doing things on my phone and working. It meant that I was a little bit more sleep deprived and I would have a longer day than my family because I was choosing to get up before them and getting some stuff done to have when the house was quiet and when I could focus so I could still go after my dreams of building my online business. And that might be similar for you too, right? It might mean maybe staying up later than your family to work if you are more of a night owl. It might be more like me where you are more of a morning person and doing things first thing in the morning when you wake up, when your mind is clear, you're fresh, you're not tired at the end of the day and your brain isn't foggy and about ready to shut down. That might work better for you. Or it might mean maybe with having a newborn, as a child that's even smaller than my daughter was when I started my business, that you do leverage just those 1 to 2 hours that you get stuff done. And realistically speaking, currently, it's 3 years into my business journey and I'm actually working less now. I actually am choosing to still be a present wife, mother, and caregiver by choosing to work on my business when my daughter's at school. She's in half-day school, and yes, maybe next year it's going to look different because I will have more time, but still, how it all just comes down to how you're choosing to manage your time. Do you want to make it a priority, or do you want to just keep procrastinating and waiting? That's really what this comes down to. And trust me, we all wish that we had more time, but I think the simple shift here is that we need to realize that we have time. We just need to choose what we are going to do or what we can do with the time that we have, whether that's 2 hours, whether it's 8 hours, okay? Just choose to do what you have for the time that you have. For me, I know the season I'm in now, the 3 hours that I have 3 to 4 hours while my daughter's at school because of the time, it takes us to drive and drop her off. The 2.5 hours I get, I choose to have about a half hour with my husband when we first get home to eat breakfast, have our devotional time because we need to nurture our marriage and our relationship with the Lord. That's important to us. But then the other 2 hours, I'm divvying up between dealing with estate stuff right now still because I'm dealing with it's a process for anyone that's gone through dealing with a loved one. There's a lot of legal stuff you have to tend to, legal matters that comes with whether it's a parent, child, or a spouse. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. And then I'm also still choosing to work on my business. And so it might mean I may not be writing like 50 emails or creating a whole new product within an hour. Okay, that's not how this is, but it might be still at least sending an email a day or scheduling a post to go out or checking my comments or DMs or my emails to see if I have any questions and building those meaningful relationships or looking for network opportunities. So it may look different each day, but I'm still at least investing time where I'm focusing on lead generation activity to build my business. Okay. So it doesn't have to, starting doesn't mean that you have to dedicate hours and hours. Maybe it's even just having the mentality and the intention of of intentionally focusing 1 hour, 30 minutes, to start out, and then you can obviously build on it. Now, for me, I've pulled back a little bit because I do want to have time with my family. That's a priority. And I do have a home to manage now too. So it's a little bit different, but that's okay. So regardless of where you are on the spectrum about where you're at in your caregiving journey, whether your loved one is actually stabilized or you're at the peak like I was when with their illness and it's with their illness and it's still out of control and not as stabilized as you would like, don't use that as an excuse to stop going after your dreams, okay? You are a unique and special human being that has a gift. And if you've just been wrestling with that thought of, well, I've been wanting to start my online business, but I don't know if I have enough time or how I'm going to manage my time with caring for my loved one who's sick, caring for small children that you might have at home, and building my business. How do I do it? Okay? The time to start is now. It's not to wait. It's to start now. And if this resonated with you, definitely leave a comment below or tag a friend in the comments that you know needs to hear this. All right? I'll see you guys soon. Bye.